Hi everyone, welcome back to Brookdale Farm. Well, it's a late summer's afternoon and we have got very little feed left in the paddock. So we've been feeding our cattle nipah. We've been feeding our cattle hay for a little while now. Mostly it has been small square bales. We've been feeding them down here for a little while. This area here we are going to grow hay in again this year, and we choose to always feed our cattle on the barest bits of the paddock and the parts of the paddock we want the most nutrition and organic carbon put back into the soil. Everywhere that we feed them we end up with cowpats. Now if we don't end up with quite enough fertiliser on the oat crop this year, you will see every single cowpat in it growing taller and greener than anywhere else on the pasture. So when we're feeding out small square bales, we spread them out across the paddock. There's been one here and one there and one a bit further up. Each spot we put down a bale puts down a little bit of organic carbon to go back into the soil. The cows sort of stomp it into the soil a little bit while they're eating, and then they do their manure all around where you've dumped the bales. So we have this somewhat degraded bare land here that doesn't have much organic matter or biodiversity in the soil, and very simply by feeding the cattle around here we start to bring this back a bit. This is where we were feeding the cattle about a month ago, and the reason we chose to feed them up here is because this little patch ended up with very bare ground a couple of years ago when we planted some grasses into it, and we were running very short on feed and the sheep grazed it a bit early, and it ended up rather bare. So we fed the cattle up here, and we haven't been feeding them here for almost a month, but you can see all the cow manure around here that's going to add carbon back into the soil and help all the soil microbia start working again, and hopefully this piece of soil will start to regenerate along with the other things that we're doing here. It's still looking pretty bare at the moment, but we should be getting some rain. Well, it's just spitting at the moment, but I don't think we're going to get any today. But we're not expecting anything to green up for probably another 3 to 4 weeks. We should get some rain and then we should see this greening up nicely with all of this manure here. We will be planting oats in here and harvesting it, and you will be able to see every cowpat in here in the oat crop because it will grow taller and greener than everywhere around it. Anyway, I hope this little video's been useful to some of you. Thanks very much for watching, and I hope to see you again next time. Bye!